Do. All right. I just want to start with this. Welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks.
Oh, my God.
You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off.
No
human contact. And if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother effer. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he say, she said bullshit. Good morning, Ron the waiter. That's how I'm feeling today. Limp Bizkit, bitches. Right in your mug.
Dude, Fred Durst.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
He just summed up the state of America. Fred Durst.
That's the brilliance of me, Ron. I was like, you know what? We got to talk about Minneapolis today. Everyone's talking about this Minneapolis shit. And I'm thinking to myself, well, how am I going to start the amazing Opie Radio podcast starring Ron the Waiter? And I'm like, you know what? Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst, bitch. He said it all in that song. Break stuff. I want to break stuff today, Ron.
Here's, when anyone mentions, maybe I'm prejudiced to this, but I have a lot of friends in the music who are musicians.
Yeah.
One of my BFFs is Steven Tyler, but that's another story.
You and Steven Tyler.
So,
he doesn't even know your name, Ron.
Honestly,
yeah.
I just remember I spent like 2 months in Austin, Texas. It was a massive music scene.
Right.
The disdain from other musicians about Limp Bizkit. Like, if you even brought it up, they would get almost violent. Like, I don't think Limp Bizkit I think Limp Bizkit's in the same category as Nickelback. Is that true?
Ron, are you like shaping this thought live in front of everybody? Yeah, Limp Bizkit I could sum it up. Limp Bizkit has a horrible reputation among a lot of rock bands. Yes. But I think Limp Bizkit fucking rules. I love Fred Durst. And that's it. That's it.
This is my question. Because, dude, they were selling out stadiums.
Right.
This is a guy, speaking of MTV.
Right.
He had major success with MTV videos.
Right.
He had major success. He was banging Britney Spears. That's probably what you
all understand, Ron.
So this is my question. Hold on, I get it.
In the same time as you, so we
understand.
It. Yes.
So, and I'm being serious about this because you're in the business.
Yes. Well,
why is there so much disdain from other musicians with Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit? Because they had huge success. I don't actually understand it.
Well, I could answer the question if you
go ahead.
Sometimes I think Christina Aguilera has a lot to do with it. I think when Fred Durst went out with Christina Aguilera, I think a lot of people got jealous. I don't know. In the end, I have no idea. We were fortunate enough to interview Fred Durst when he was first starting out, when we were at WAF, the only station that really rocks. The guy was cool as fuck. He was absolutely awesome. I liked him a lot. And I think I think Limp Bizkit has the greatest cover song of all time. Do you know what it is, Ron? I go to you. Greatest cover song of all time. And this is something we can argue all morning long.
I'm not going to get it. What is it?
They do a version of Faith by George Michael's.
Yes. Dude, it's good.
Dude, it's a hot version. Grab people and shake them as you're listening to that. That cover is absolutely insane.
This is what I want to say. Well, two things. He's a Marine, so I have a lot of respect for the guy.
Ron, I just wanted to start with a Limp Bizkit quote. I don't need a biography on fucking Fred Durst, if you want to know the truth. No offense. I'm a little ornery today because I'll tell you why I'm ornery, and Ron, and it has nothing to do with you.
Minneapolis?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to talk about this shit.
Yeah, no.
Because what you learn, you do this long enough, this is what you learn. And the video doesn't help, Ron. The video is perfect. It's perfect. Depending on what side you lean politically, that video is perfect.
Now you know why I wanted to continue talking about fucking Limp Bizkit, because
fair enough.
This subject is so fucking disturbing.
But the video makes it perfect. if you were rah MAGA and all that, she was running over that agent. She was using her vehicle as a weapon. It is justified, right? And then if you're on the other side, you're like, yeah, and then now you see her, you see the tires, she's turning and trying to get out of the fucking situation at hand. The video is fucking perfect, depending on what side you fall on. And that's what's driving me nuts this morning. And so anything we say today, it doesn't even matter because they're only going to listen to the part where we are in a line with their political ideology. And it drives me nuts. So I'd rather do this. Kristi Noem, right? You said it, Ron, when we did our little, believe it or not, we do little show prep meetings right before we turn this on. You said it. Kristi Noem, porno hot. So how about we find the stuff we all could agree on? Kristi Noem is porno hot. With her cowboy hat yesterday, I wanted to make fun of it. She looked sexy as all hell. My God.
This is like if I was a porno director, and I have it in me, believe me. This is how I would use this is how I see Kristi Noem in a porn.
No. But be careful, Ron.
I'll be careful, but this is how I envision it. I've done a lot of research.
All right. You did all right. I like that.
This is how I would design the scene.
Yeah.
For her big star out performance.
Right.
She's a prison guard.
Oh, all right. I like the prison guard thing.
She's a mean prison guard. And she
not mean. I don't like
No. Listen, let me finish.
I'm listening. I like the prison guard angle though.
She's a prison guard, and if the prisoners, the big brothers have their hands outside the bars. Right. She'll smack them with her billy club. Oh, you know what I mean?
Sure. So
just before she gives them the food, she dumps it out. She's mean.
All right, and she has to give the inmates punishment when they're misbehaving.
Right.
Okay, I'm with you, Ron. I'm with you so far.
Well, guess what? One of these times, she forgets. One of these times they get the lock. They make a copy of the lock with some bubble gum. I saw it on MacGyver.
Wait, what? No MacGyver shit in that. Why?
They unlock it.
No, I don't like that. Can I jump
all right,
in on this scenario?
All right, you direct the scene.
No, I'm not directing the scene, but let's work together. Because I like
that. Sounds a little gay.
I like the scenario, but let's work together.
All right.
I'm not into the prisoners escaping. I'm into the Kristi Noem prison guard. She's serving out the discipline. Yeah. And all of a sudden, we have to have a car wash scene in there where the prisoners are able to see like her off duty washing a car with a lot of suds. With a half shirt, right, and with the Daisy Duke type jeans, and she's leaning all the way over. So the prison guards see that, and they're like, "I think she's doing it on purpose. I think she's doing that on purpose, right?" And then Kristi Noem, she's playing them, and it's not about the guards, the prisoners breaking out. It's about Kristi Noem backing up into the bars. Eh?
When do we get to the fucking? No. I don't get. Jesus Christ, your bio. When do we get to the double penetration?
I'll tell you this much about the Kristi Noem. Very sexy yesterday with her hat on. Just serving up bullshit, in my humble opinion. But she also has to relax on the Botox. I mean, she's starting to look like she's giving her press conferences in Greenland. Do you understand, Ron? Her face is frozen from the Botox. So she's starting to look like she spends a lot of time in Greenland.
It looks like she's related to Kelly Osbourne at this point.
No, she's still all right. She still has hope. Some of these celebrities, they don't have hope. They go too far. Kristi Noem, if she stopped right now with the Botox, you're going to be good. But, all right, Minneapolis. Oh, my God.
See, look at that. We keep trying to avoid the subject. Here's the reality. You have the truth. You have what really happened. And then you have, by the way, 30 minutes after that incident.
Yeah.
Christine Noem and Donald Trump already had press releases saying
I know.
he was a
paid
terrorist, a domestic terrorist.
This is
a mother with a 6-year-old child.
well,
Every law enforcement expert says this guy broke every fucking protocol taught.
I'm gonna keep track of all of the people and groups you pissed off today. So far, you pissed off all of MAGA. Definitely pissed off Anthony Cumia. Definitely pissed off the porno fans because your porno films, the scenario sucked.
And then they're gonna have to say I'm racist because I made it a prison with brothers.
With brothers, yeah, I don't know if I like brothers in my pornos, but all right, I went with it. No, I mean, Ron, this is why I can't stand politics because I don't know where the truth lies because there are people that want to say something differently, but because of their political affiliation, their political ideology, they're gonna toe the company line, and this is what drives me nuts. The victim is Renee Nicole Macklin Good, 37 years old, mother of 3. Right. She was literally murdered.
She was.
Oh wait, we can't even say that word. I don't think.
By the way, she was shot in the face.
Yeah, a mile from where the George Floyd thing happened. By the way.
By the way, yeah. So here's the irony. By the way, poor Minneapolis. They're the capital of fucking rioting. They're literally 5-6 blocks away from where George Floyd incident.
It's close enough. I blame Prince for Minneapolis's problems. I think it's all about Prince. If you want to know the truth, you got to blame somebody. But like I said earlier, the video is perfect. They wanted to yank her out of the car. She's like, hell nah. She wasn't trying to run anyone over. Hold on. I just want to get the facts out there.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get out of this situation. That I think that's pretty obvious to me. You can see the tires are turning. She's trying to go back down the street. And then the other angle, because if you don't mention the other angle, these animals will go after you. The other angle shows that she kind of bumped into the officer, but most people would agree that she wasn't a threat and you could handle the situation differently.
Okay, so here's the reality.
You're going to arrest her eventually if she did tap this officer, and it looks like
by the way, that's one of the protocols the protocol is you never, ever, ever, ever step in front of a car. By the way, the ICE agent who shot her, they freeze the frame.
Yeah.
He just before she so what's it called when you back up? The brake lights? I don't know what's that called. How do you know when you're backing up? The lights in the back come up? What's it called?
Are you a time traveler?
I don't have a license.
Your tail lights.
Okay, so when your tail lights are on, that means you're going backwards. I don't know. I don't have a license. So her tail lights are when her tail lights.
If you don't have a license and you don't drive, then you shouldn't be able to even discuss this topic at hand, Ron.
Let me finish. So when they freeze it and her tail lights are going back and the agent who shot her in the face is entirely on the left side of her vehicle and they circle his feet.
Right.
She begins to rotate the tires right and not accelerate. She just kind of just gradually moves right.
Right.
He stepped back in front of the car, which
is a no-no. You're not supposed to do that.
It's not protocol.
Wait, I do want to jump in because it's not protocol, Ron. You're 100% right.
You're not allowed to shoot into a moving vehicle.
But it's not protocol to step in front of the car because you're putting your life at danger. Everyone knows that. You can't trust that the person that is agitated is going to do the right thing at this point. So they tell everybody in training, one of the things you don't do is step in front of the vehicle.
Protocol is you do everything to get out of the way of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because you have the license plate. You just arrest her later.
Yeah.
That's literally the protocol. And by the way, here's the other protocol.
Yeah.
I think it was in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
there was a couple police chases that caused some serious damage, property damage, and deaths. So because of New York City and LA, it's nationwide now. Your federal agents, local law enforcement, it's a universal code.
Right.
You never, ever, ever fire into a moving vehicle.
Okay. Right. Oh. Yeah. We made that point. But more importantly, Ron, you did it. You got the TDS. It didn't take long. Ron Berman comedy on all the socials. Ron the waiter. The Boston Buddha. You got TDS. See, you can't discuss this stuff because they don't want to hear it. This was my point when I started this. They don't want to hear it. That's why I hate today. I don't even want to discuss this because you now have TDS because you're going against the Trump talking points.
So let me just
and really fast, JFK head chunk, who also hates your guts because you went after MAGA. Don't worry, you got your fans in here though, Ron. He says, why the F was she there? Well, supposedly she just dropped her kid off at fucking school. That's why she was there. Back to you, Ron the waiter.
So she wasn't even there fucking protesting, dude. She was caught in this fucking caravan of cars. Well. Hold on. At one point, you see her left hand waving the car by so she can then move out.
Right.
So the next door neighbor, the woman who lived directly across the street, who saw it all. She happened to be on her front porch.
Ron's my hero. Yeah. There you go. So now you got the other side.
This woman went on CNN yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before I bring up the story, I just want to show you the lack of humanity. As soon as the car crashed, and the woman is just hunched over the wheel, blood everywhere.
Right.
There is a physician. He goes, I'm a physician. Let me help her. Let me tend to her. And the ICE agent goes, I don't give a shit.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
We have our own paramedics.
Right.
And then there's a woman off camera screaming, where the fuck are they then? That's my neighbor. She's dying. You shot her in the butt. Right. By the way, the paramedics showed up 15 minutes later. They didn't even bring a fucking gurney. They carried her out of the car. 4 paramedics each had a limb, and they just fucking carried her. Like, so hold on. There's the humanity. There's a physician going, I'm a physician.
Let me jump in. The only thing I want to say is, that was terrible. But also, there was no hope for this woman. I think she was, as they make you say on these social media platforms, she was unalived immediately because that car just went on its own immediately.
She got shot point blank in the face.
Yeah. Even though it's horrible, they wouldn't let that physician that happened to be in the area to tend to her.
He wouldn't let okay.
I know, but I don't think there was much that guy was going to be able to do in the end. But it is a horrible thing to not even try. Yeah, I get it.
As a human being, and by the way, an American.
Ron, this chat room. Maybe we could go to the chat after we babble a little more. It's fucking right down the middle, just like I told you. It's justified because of this. It's not justified because of this. That video, this is the headline I want to make today over and over again. That video is perfect. It's perfect.
You'll see what you want to see, man.
No, I know, but depending on your political ideology, that video is perfect. It shows both sides.
Okay.
It shows both sides. Both sides are justified by looking at that exact same video. It's twisted. All right.
So now let me say this, and let me just get this out.
Yeah.
The next door neighbor, this woman who looks like she's in her 40s. She looks like a real professional, like a really very educated woman who has a couple kids. Right. She was up making breakfast for her fucking kids.
Right.
She was so traumatized and disturbed by what she saw.
Yeah.
She went on CNN yesterday and she goes, I just want to make this clear. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I would ever want to do. I'm not like, this is not me.
Right.
She goes, I'm so concerned about the truth being twisted because I was there, that I feel obligated as an American to tell the truth. And so let me tell you her account. She said it was absolute chaos. She said the ICE agents were and confusion. She said one ICE agent was waving her, go ahead, you can go.
Right.
One ICE agent is saying,
I got it, Ron.
The other ICE agent rushes the door, tries to unlock it, and puts his left hand in.
Right.
Freaks her out.
Right.
Because she's like, what's going on? You're telling me to go.
Right.
So then there's a woman behind that starts screaming, what are you doing? So she just tries to get out of the location because she's being told to get out of the location. And she said the ICE agent who shot her was entirely on the left side of the car and then put himself back in front of the car. And so she just wanted to rebuke what Donald Trump posted on Truth Social. Was like, she wasn't a terrorist. She wasn't aggressive. She's a mother just trying to do her business. She got caught up in this and she was just trying to leave. And I don't know. I mean,
no, Ron, let me jump into that point.
Can I just say one more thing? You're right. Whatever your point of view, you're going to see what you want to see, but it's bad.
I don't have a political affiliation. As much as people try to fucking pigeonhole me into being a lefty and stuff, it's just
this is not Democrat, Republican, dude.
It's simply not true. What I saw was a woman that was just trying to get out of the fucking area. I mean,
100%.
If an agent is yanking at your door, probably at that point you got to stop because But with that said, I don't think she was trying to run anyone over. I think she was just trying to get out of the situation. And I think that it would have been very easily to find her down the road. Very easy. Like you said, with the license plate. But hold on. Feds say, this is what drives me nuts. Feds say, and Trump agrees, she was a professional agitator. Her ex-husband says she was a devoted Christian poet who just dropped her kid off at school. Those are two dramatically different things. And this sums up politics in America right there. And Kristi Noem, I just want to get the rest of these facts out. Kristi Noem and Trump, domestic terrorism, claiming she weaponized her car and tried to mow down agents. I didn't see that. Trump posted that she viciously ran over an officer. Mayor Jacob Frey, who was caught on not a hot mic. They're trying to say it was a hot mic. He knew the mics were on. A hot mic
it was live television. It was the press conference.
So keep trying to say a hot mic, but when you say caught on a hot mic, it means like you don't think they're like broadcasting at that moment, but the mics are live and you say something stupid.
No, this was a live press conference. He was taking questions.
In a live press conference. He called the federal account garbage and bullshit. And then Tim Walz told citizens, don't believe this propaganda machine. He demands ICE leave the state immediately. And that is not going to happen.
So what's the mayor of Minneapolis? What's his name?
Frey. Jacob Frey. F-R-E-Y.
Yeah, I like him. By the way, nice Jewish boy. Nice Jewish boy, by the way.
Oh, he was hot. He was hot under the collar.
30 minutes after Kristi Noem and Trump, literally 30 minutes after. By the way, can I just say something?
Yeah.
How irresponsible and cruel it is to characterize that woman. Her family. Her family just lost a mother, a sister.
Wow.
So they're trying to demonize this white Christian woman.
Right.
I bet you they wish it was a Somalian in the fucking car. It would have been perfect for them.
Loved if it was a Somalian.
It would have fit their storyline.
Oh my God, that would have been the best thing possible for the other side. Listen to me. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
No, I stop myself. I'm like, what am I doing? You're not going to change anyone's mind. I think this is more about politics in America and how frustrated it has become. And neither side will admit that, they saw it differently because they're like, oh, wait, I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. So I got to see it this way. Oh, wait, I'm a lefty. I'm a lib. I got to see it this way. And that's what drives me nuts. My point is, where do you go for the truth on this?
Opie, here's the other issue.
Yeah.
Does anyone truly believe Homeland Security and the Trump administration is going to have a fair and partial investigation? No one truly believes that. No. They've already said they've already exonerated the guy.
Right.
So now, legally, Governor Walz, Minneapolis, Minnesota, can still legally arrest this guy on civil charges.
Yeah.
But then you know what people are already saying? What's the point? Trump's going to pardon him. Like,
that's why I don't even want to talk about it. Look, instead of this guy having a counterpoint, Opie is a dopey.
Opie, can I say one more thing about that video?
You can talk all you want, Ron.
When that ICE agent shot that woman, did you see the other 3 ICE agents?
No.
They turned around immediately in horror, put their mask on, and walked away from him and left him alone there. Did you notice that? The other 3 ICE agents literally one went like this, put his mask up, and walked the opposite direction. Even they were horrified. And so one of the criticisms, the foreseen criticisms, is they made this rush of like they had to hire 10,000 ICE agents and blah blah blah, and they're saying there's lack of training, and there were literally 2 separate orders being given to that woman at the same time. You can go, you can't, and it's the lack of training, and so no one's going to believe Homeland Security if they do their own investigation. Right. And in every and then they brought this up in every city. There has been issues with Homeland Security, with violence, and lying about it. You remember the guy in charge of Homeland Security, the guy in the military gap, and he said he never threw the tear gas can?
Yeah.
And then they caught him on video?
Yeah.
And then there's another incident where an agent said he was dragged 50 yards with a car before shooting. He was never dragged at all. So I think it's very dangerous when the American public doesn't believe their own government.
Yeah.
No one believes the Trump administration anymore. You just can't.
That's not true. You should see our chat, brother.
I know, because you drank the Kool-Aid, dude. Brother.
You should see our chat. Matter of fact, let's put the chat up on the screen. This will be really interesting. I mean, I like people getting involved. Downloading opinions from CNN. Please wait, Mungo. You got to update your info. CNN actually, I'll praise CNN to a point today, and I'll tell you why. They have brought the opposing view onto the panel on all of their shows. So you got to update your info. They have panels.
Dude, they brought Stephen Miller on, dude. He's like he's the top of this whole thing. They bring Stephen Miller on.
You got to update your info, Mungo. CNN is I don't know.
They're trying to be partial, man.
CNN has brought the opposition onto their fucking platform. On every show, they have a Republican or a conservative representation. So you might.
Stephen Miller was just on CNN saying, if we have to take Greenland by military force, we'll do it. And who the hell is going to stop us? He literally said that.
I just laugh at all of this.
We're going to attack it. By the way, Senator Tim Scott went on the Senate floor.
Yeah.
And specifically called out Stephen Miller and goes, fucking amateur hour is over. Stephen Miller, you don't speak for the American public. You're not an elected official. Stop it. He literally said, shut the F up. Amateur hour is over. By the way, this is a Republican senator.
Right.
Tim Scott. He went on the floor, Senate floor yesterday.
It's getting ugly out there. By the way,
it's chaos.
And we're getting info today. Can't pardon state charges. All right. You're a liar coming in. Okay. Hold on. You're a liar. They did not. Wait, they did not. They immediately ran over to the vehicle. You effing piece of S. Wow, that's anger.
The only people who ran over to the vehicle was a woman screaming. The other 3 agents walked away, and the guy who shot her casually put his gun in the pocket, walked away. Donald Trump said the guy's lucky to be alive. He had no injuries. No injuries. Donald Trump said he was lucky to be alive and he's in intensive care. There's another fucking lie. Dude, what the fuck's going on with America? They're coming to take me away. Oh me, oh my, they're coming to take me away. That's America.
Jerry MAGA believes in values and morals this country was built on over 227 years ago.
So, hey, MAGA, you don't give a fuck that a white Christian woman, a white church-faring Christian woman was just fucking killed? You don't give a fuck?
All right, Ron, Jesus. Wow,
Hey,
Ron.
you when I'm saying that.
Ron is a liar. Don't
About
listen
what, though? About what?
Don't listen to the haters. Oh, what haters? We don't have haters. Are you kidding me? We're rocking. I mean, maybe we're not rocking today because this is very, very polarizing. When I saw that video,
matter, people? You can't handle fucking hard topics.
When I saw the video, I literally went, "Ah, oh, God, can we take tomorrow off?" Because I can. The video, I'll say it again. The video is perfect, depending on what you believe in. I saw the tires turning. She was trying to get out of the area, but she did tap the guy as well. So depending on where
that's not. By the way, that's not reason to in the protocols. That's not reason to kill. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go.
Ron, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to jump in with you. It is protocol, but it doesn't matter because people could go, yeah, but she tapped the guy. He felt a threat. Yeah, but
and then with your fucking mother just trying to get out of the scene, you idiot. They
and then
fucking
the other side
shit out of her.
But you see the tires, they're turning to the right. If she was using the vehicle, she would have went right at him. But you could see the tires were turning like she was trying to get out of the situation. Like I said, the video is perfect. Perfect.
Opie, I want to ask you a question.
Oh, wait, we're silly liberal grifters. All right.
You know what? Here's the difference between
yeah.
I don't even want to say I'm a Democrat, Republican. I'm just an open-minded guy, but I have the ability to not go fuck you and what about Trump did this. I actually will listen because
you're screaming
I
today.
Trump.
You're not listening to anything. You're out of your mind, Rod. You're screaming.
Opie, I want to ask you this question.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just talking in general, but less than a mile away was the George Floyd protest. Same fucking area.
Yes.
How long did that protest last? Weeks, months?
It was a long. I don't know anymore, but it was a long time.
It was a long time, right?
Yeah.
Here's my question to you.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw it when there was 20. I saw it when there was 10 protesters.
Right.
Because I happened to see it in the beginning. Now it's up to 1,000 plus.
Yeah.
How does this conclude? I feel by the way, they said they're not leaving until ICE leaves Minneapolis.
Right.
That ain't happening.
No,
this is going to go on for a while.
I think in this situation, more people are going to get hurt. I think.
Yes.
I think this country.
And there are agitators.
I think this country is a powder keg. It's this country is. There was a time I thought I could talk politics logically on these things and maybe have a good open discussion and maybe learn a little something or maybe change people's minds a little bit. I gave up on that years ago. I mean, years ago. Now I try to avoid all of this. I don't have the time to discuss any of this shit. Unfortunately, we have to today because it's a giant story, but you ain't changing any of these people's minds, Ron. They are dug in for their side. Here, look, Dems want to tear it down. The one was on stretcher. The one was on stretcher. I not an ambulance. So, okay. Thank you. The bad handle. You added a lot to the show today.
Hey, MAGA, get hooked on phonics, you fucking ignorant, fucking illiterate fuck. Because guess what? A lot of MAGAs literally get their information from social media, from the fucking hardcore right-wing podcasters. So you don't even get, by the way, I get both sides. Both sides are fucking idiots. Ron, I don't drink the Democratic Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but Ron, you can't say that without, I'm going to push back on that. Like they like to say on the cable channels. I'm going to push back on that. The left also gets their shit from, left-leaning sources. And I think the place to be, and it's something I try to do, and it sounds like you try to do, you got to watch. let's just go with the cable news channels. You got to watch all of them. I watch all of them. I'll watch all of them. And Fox is hardcore into like the Trump talking points and the Kristi Noem talking points. And on the extreme other side of that would be MSN. What is it called now? MS Now or something like that. I don't even know what it is. All I know is I was trying to get like some knowledge from the left-leaning talking points and that Nicole Wallace. And why is she on TV? She's downright depressing.
She's a very smart woman.
And you can't be on TV if you're sad all the time. Nicole Wallace is sad all the time.
It's the news.
No, other people on the same channel, they're not sad. Nicole Wallace is like, oh, here's my impression of Nicole Wallace. Oh, well.
So listen to this. This. Our mayor, our New York City mayor, Zoran
Mamdani.
Because, by the way, this guy is fucking definitely anti-ICE, right? He kind of ran on it.
Hold on. Before this point goes by, and I'm going to go right back to you. Leon, kind of right. I mean, these people, they just watch every second to try to get you. I think I got him finally. Opie, I can't watch any. Opie says I can't watch any of them. Also, Opie, I watch all of them. I mean, fair enough. You got me, Leon. But my point is, day to day, I do not watch much cable news at all. But the Minneapolis thing is so giant that I'm like, fuck, I have to dig in again and watch this shit. So when I do watch Leon, my point is I try to watch all the cable news channels. But congratulations on getting me today. Back to you.
I just want to say this. I want to say it one more time.
Yeah.
Just for a second, everyone listening.
Yeah.
Take away Republicans. Take away Democrats. Take away Trump. Take away Biden.
Yeah.
How about just fucking humanity? There is a white Christian woman who just dropped her fucking kid off at church. And everyone's demonizing her. That should not be happening. What? Where's the humanity? There was a physician 20 feet away saying, I can help her. And the guy said, literally, you can hear the guy goes, I don't give a shit. Do we want to live in that society? That's crazy. There was a human dying and there was a guy who goes, I'm a doctor. And the guy goes, I don't give a shit. We have real medics, but they're not even on site. Where is the logic? Where is using your own judgment?
Ron, America lost their empathy a long time ago. You'd be better off when you realize that. You'd be better off. You should watch the old movie Stepford Wives. Just become a robot. You'd be better off because talking about empathy in America is fucking crazy at this point.
Opie, we're going back to the Wild West. I'm thinking like fucking Clint Eastwood. I'm thinking the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like Pale Rider. That's where we're coming back to. Why don't we just fucking open up saloons and fucking drink whiskey and bang hookers and get syphilis like the good old days?
All right. The Wild Wild West. Remember that song? The Wild Wild West.
Jim West.
Speaking of
can I say this, please? So Mamdani, because he made it like a mayoral decree because of what happened in Minneapolis, he has ordered NYPD to protect New York City residents from ICE. He gave that command yesterday.
All right.
So things are getting tense, man. They
started protesting here in New York City over the Minneapolis situation. So the protests.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's going to spread all over the country, and then usually on like a weekend, they have on a Saturday they have the big rallies.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm the guy now when I go to a party or I'm in a backyard, and as soon as I hear the word Trump, I literally leave them mid-sentence. I can't do it, Ron. I can't. As we do it today, because Leon's watching. Leon's going to get me again. I can't do this.
Opie, I know couples who have broken up over this shit. Seriously, I can't be with you anymore.
Couples, oh my God, every family Every family has people that they can't stand anymore because of their political ideology.
Right. I know. Yeah.
My family, I'm without getting into detail, I got one. I'm like, I can't deal with this person. They're hardcore into, just talking bad about the other side.
But here's the thing, like, I know some families where, like, hey, if you're a Trump supporter, you're not allowed in this house anymore. See, that's an extreme to me. That's also being cultish. Yeah, everyone should be included. Everyone should be able to fucking express their ideals in a respectable way. But stop demonizing each other. That's the issue. Dude, Trump immediately demonized this woman. Do you know how dangerous that is? This poor woman, her whole family's life has been shattered. Because they rushed to hire 30,000 ICE agents. You know, they're giving $10,000 bonuses to ICE agents because they didn't have enough numbers. So they lowered the age range to 18. It used to be 21. Right. Now you can at 18 years old, and it used to be 65. As the limit for age, they took it away. So at 18, and there's no age limit, they're desperate for ICE agents. Now they're giving out $10,000 bonuses. So they're rushing through these ICE agent academies. And it's literally the police chief of Minneapolis said, this is the result of lack of training.
Well, Ron, I might surprise you a little bit, but I think both sides should have shut their mouths and let some investigating going on. Like when the mayor was yelling and screaming that the other angle wasn't available yet, where you could see that she kind of tapped the guy, and that side now goes, well, now look, he was justified. The car hit him. I don't agree with that.
First of all, someone tapping your car is not justified.
I think she panicked, Ron.
Sure, she panicked, but she didn't accelerate, and you're allowed to tap somebody. You're not kidding.
I think she panicked. Yeah, but the problem is, as soon as someone gets tapped by a car, they think they're in danger. And in this case, because the guy probably didn't have the best training, he fucking fired. My point is, like, I think she was trying to get out of the situation.
Yes, she was.
And it wouldn't be hard to find her down the road.
Opie, yes, that's the protocol. You take the fucking they already had the license plate. The point is, this is very telling to me. The other three agents immediately put their mask up and turned around and walked the opposite direction and left him alone. That's how. So there you go. Where was his support from his own fucking agents?
Ron, stop being a woman. The left has increasingly become violent. You're allowed to tap somebody, LOL. That was kind of funny, Ron. Indirectly, that was kind of funny. No one wants to be tapped by a car, but the agent. If you know any law enforcement agents, they're all trained not to get in front of a car of an agitator. If you want to know the truth. All right, let's keep going. How people say she attacked anyone is effing beyond me. So this person sees it totally your way and the other opposite way. A car is a deadly weapon. See, then this guy says that. This is why I can't do this.
Hold on, Opie. Are you telling me she deserved to die? Is that what these motherfuckers are saying? She deserved to die?
Some are. Deport Ron. You can't live in this country anymore, according to Terry. I'm sorry.
Where am I going?
This is the result of hiring psychopath ICE agents. We saw the video with our own eyes. I mean, this is all in caps, so this guy means it. Yeah, we all saw the video in our own eyes, and I'm going to make the point again because people are tuning in throughout the live stream.
What side you
on? The video is perfect. It's perfect depending on what you believe in politically. It's perfect. It justifies both sides of the political spectrum if you want to know the truth, if you really think about it. That's the problem today.
And you know that someone said this is exactly the playbook of the Trump administration. This 2025 project is in so chaos because that's the playbook. You need chaos to break down the system. This is exactly what's going on. This is exactly what this is the by the way, this is the exact outcome they want.
Right.
I'm not joking, dude. It's going to get a lot worse.
She was disobeying orders from officers coming in.
No, but you don't get it, idiots. One ICE officer was telling her to leave, you fucking idiot. There's no training. One ICE agent was saying, go ahead, get out. The other one attacked her. Like, you don't get it. She was getting 2 separate commands, you fucking idiot.
I love all these goody two shoes, by the way, because she was disobeying orders from officers doesn't mean she should lose her life, because that's ridiculous. But Ron, I got to tell you a little story.
A wife was lost, a mother, 3 children. She just dropped her kid off. You're telling me she deserved it? Is this America? What's going on, people? What's going on?
Let me bring a little levity into this, Ron. I like this point of she was disobeying orders from officers. We're all goody two shoes. None of us have ever acted up when a law enforcement agent was pulling you over something and you're angry, right? There was a time, the Opster, that's me. I went to spring break. It was Fort Lauderdale, and the sidewalks were packed. I couldn't move on the sidewalk, so I got in the street to run because I was meeting some friends at a bar. Do you understand, Ron? And maybe some Buffalo Betties. And an officer said to me, "Hey, get on the sidewalk," right? And the Opster, to Drew Mayfield's point, I disobeyed the order of the officer. I didn't lose my life, but boy, if I didn't get a billy club into my ribs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But my point is, we all, not all, but a lot of us have disobeyed orders. Oh, you goody two shoes. You're a bunch of liars.
Listen, I'm from Boston. I've seen these fucking Boston cops just fucking rough up people. They don't give a fuck. I was roughed up once. This fucking dirty fucking cop. Hey, you want? Can we just get a little bit of levity for a second, please?
I did the levity.
Please.
I told the story of getting a billy club in the side of my ribs because I thought I don't need to listen to this officer. It was a woman too, by the way. A woman officer, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, a woman officer. This was a long time ago. I'm like,
wait a minute.
When did they start allowing this?
Hold on. Are you directing another porno? Hey, hold on. You brought up police officer and getting pulled over and all that shit.
Yeah.
Can I bring up my favorite? Just to have some fun. Can I bring up my favorite movie scene of all time about being pulled over by an officer?
Yeah.
Is it Harlan Williams? Is Harlan Williams that fucking kooky comedian?
Harlan Williams, I don't know. There's a lot of kooky comedians, but there is a comedian named Harlan Williams. Yes.
Okay, it's Harlan Williams, right?
Okay.
So there's a movie called Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
And Harlan Williams, the comedian, pulls over fucking Jim Carrey and
right, okay.
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
And he thinks they're drinking and driving.
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, it's not beer." And he goes, "Get it today." And he sips it. And he remember that scene? It's the greatest one. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, of course. I was distracted because this guy.
Yeah, you weren't into my story.
No, I usually don't pay attention to the chat, but today we probably should because people are out of their fucking minds. They're so bad. 2 of the worst voices to listen to. Richie, I'm telling you right now, this stupid live stream that me and Ron the waiter are doing. How about you join the team? I know it's a little ugly today. I know we're beating the crap out of each other, but the fact is this thing is working and the numbers are growing. So come on board, bitch. And make sure you listen to this on your podcast app because that's how we make a few bucks. Subscribe to Opie Radio wherever you get your podcast. And don't tell me, well, I could just listen to this on YouTube. We make no money from that. We need you to check this out on a podcast app. All right.
Oh, by the way, can I put the rumors to rest, please?
Yeah.
On a daily basis. Not just like throughout the day on a daily basis.
Yeah.
He's never going to give you the money, Ron.
Oh, shut up.
Never going to give you the money, Ron. Can I just put this to rest, please? Because I'm sick of it. You're filling up my DMs, people.
Yeah.
I need my DMs open for like, in case a girl gets back to me.
Yeah.
I need to get laid. Anyways, so yes, Opie gave me the $1,000 already. Thank you, Opie. I appreciate it.
I didn't even acknowledge those idiots. They have nothing better to
Yeah.
do with their
So,
time than
so just
try to.
literally every fucking day, he's
It's
never going to give it to you.
It just
a
shows
keeper.
if that's all you have for your live stream or your podcast, you're not doing anything. You're not going to ever come. You're not going to ever come close to the success Opie and Anthony did if that's all you're doing on your stupid live
Wait,
stream or podcast.
hold on, Opie.
It was my pleasure. And I'll be honest with you, Ron. I thought I would have to fucking write a much bigger check. So I think we should do what's coming up? Groundhog's Day. We should do Ron Hogs Day. Let's do Ron Hogs Day. We'll do another one where all super chats go to you and I match. How about that?
By the way, Ron Hog Day.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're about to direct a gay porno.
You and your
fucking Ron Hog Day. It's Ron Hog Day's weekend at Fire Island.
Hey, Ron, can I tell you my best pullover story to alleviate this a little bit?
Yeah.
So, Ron, I apologize to you. Today, I'm going to apologize to you. I'm sorry we didn't meet years ago because you'd be very rich. You're really good at this. I'm sorry that you're getting this version of me, okay? Even if I met you when Opie and Anthony, went bye-bye, I would have grabbed you over Jim Norton in a second.
I want the sugar daddy, Opie. I want the sugar daddy, Opie.
So I apologize because if we met years ago, you would be out of that wood paneling apartment tomorrow. So I apologize for that. But with that said, there was a time I was pretty successful. I was pretty famous, and I was pretty cocky. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the good stuff. This is where I show you the scars. And because of that, the NYPD loved me and Anthony, and we had those what are the PBA cards? Remember? Did you ever get? Oh, you don't drive, so you don't get the PBA.
Police Benevolent Society.
And it got to a point with the PBA cards where every officer was giving us one. I'm like, thanks, bud. And then we started getting the real ones, the fucking metal ones. They got metal ones. Yeah. And when you hand that over to an officer, they know you're somebody. What?
It looks like a badge.
Yeah. The regular PBA cards, nice. Most of the officers gave them to us. I'm not joking. At one point, I probably had a stack that high. Yeah. But the regular ones don't do much. Okay. Yeah. So I'm cocky. I'm on the West Side Highway. I'm flying. I don't really go that fast on the highway, but this particular day, I guess I was in a hurry. I don't even remember where I was going, but I was speeding. I was a good 20 miles over the speed limit. Woo, 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 woo. Officer pulls me over. He is fucking red hot, Rod. He is red hot. He's got one. And he's yelling at me, you're going on 20 miles over the speed. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes. But now I'm kind of I'm behaving a little bit. But then I'm like, well, but you're white. You don't have to behave too much because you're white. So
that's what that woman thought yesterday.
So he's like, it was obvious he was going to give me a speeding ticket. I go, would you accept a PBA card? He goes, well, what do you got? He goes to me, what do you got? Because he knows regular PBA card, F you, I don't care. So I hand over the good ones, and not one or two, like a handful of, like one was in gold, it looked gold plated, silver plated. I hand him a bunch of these PBA cards. I'm like, I don't know.
Levels of PBA cards, right? Huh? Yeah. There's like levels of PBA cards.
I said that earlier.
One. Yeah.
So he goes, I'll be right back. So I'm waiting, and I'm waiting a really long time. And I'm like, what the fuck is this about? I think I was waiting a long time because he was so mad that he had to let me go. And he was in this car stewing. I really think this is the truth. So then he finally comes back to the car. He goes, make sure you do the speed limit. And he throws all my PBA cards at me. They're all over the car. And then he walks away. He was so mad. So one of those PBA cards, I don't even know which one to this day was the card to have. And he knew if I give this guy a ticket, it's going to be
you have to let him go.
Me. Yeah. So that's my favorite.
Well, here's the thing: you have to let him go if it's for a certain infraction. Obviously, if you did something more serious, they can't. Speeding tickets, yes. It gets you out of a speeding ticket, 100%.
I don't
Obviously not a felony.
I don't have specifics on this, but I was way up there in the fame game for a while. You realize you get away with a lot of shit. You think they didn't know about P. Diddy 20 years before they decided it's time to take him?
Oh, do you think he knew you were famous?
Well, he knew. He absolutely knew through the PBA cards and stuff.
Yeah, no, but what if you gave? Hold on, here's my question.
I don't have specifics, but when you become famous,
yeah. Let me ask you a question.
You get away with a little more. That's all I'm saying.
You a question.
Yeah.
Same scenario.
Yeah.
But you're Greg Hughes' accountant, but you had that. Literally, you had that same exact PBA card. Are you still getting off?
I don't think I told him who I actually was. That's
what I'm saying.
I let the PBA cards do the talking. Yes, I think yes. But to get these type of cards, you got to know the right people.
Oh, I see. Just to get that card, you have to have. Oh
my God! I mean, God bless the NYPD. I love them to this day. I support all of them. They did right by me over the years.
You still have the card?
Right now, I don't. I'm a little light on my PBA cards. Life's different. No, because they run out. They're usually.
Oh, there's expiration dates?
I think I got the main one still that I don't think has a date on it. I just haven't had to pull it out, thank God. But in general, I don't have PBA cards anymore. No, not really. I think I have one. No, I got one coming to me when I have a couple beers with someone I know pretty well.
You know what I see people do? Huh. They don't have the PBA card. They have the PBA little fucking plaques that you put on your dashboard when you're parking illegally.
Yeah.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works.
I don't know, Ron. I don't have hope for America. Don't go home with hope. I really don't have hope for America. I think there's such a political divide. We're in trouble in this country. I really.
Opie, when are the midterm elections? November of 2026?
I think so.
Okay, so from now until November.
Yeah, but then
he has full. No, what I'm saying is he has full control still. Things are going to get extremely intense.
I mean, I simplify my political talking points, and some people say they're insanely simple, but I think they're important though. I think we're in a situation in America now. Like, I'm old enough to remember, like, we always disagreed, but at the end of the day, we kind of could have a beer with the person that thought differently than you. There's no beer involved anymore. You don't even want to fucking see the person. A beer with you? Go F yourself. I get that. The times have changed. But I think the problem and why I don't have any hope for America politically is because no matter what side you're on, you want the other side to completely come into your ideology. It's never going to happen. That's ridiculous. And to find the gray area on stuff we agree on is getting even harder and harder to accomplish. But if you're like a conservative or you're a liberal, it's not good enough that you find common ground with the other side. It's you want that side to wake the fuck up. We have to have an honest discussion about this. We have to have an honest discussion about that. That just means I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Yeah, I'm smarter than you, and you have to agree with every fucking talking point I'm talking about right now. And with that attitude, I don't have hope for America. How are we ever going to figure this out and come together?
Hold on. Should we pull a Rosie O'Donnell and a George Clooney and a fucking Ellen DeGeneres and just leave the country?
Oh, can we make fun of all those people? And people are like, wait, yeah, I'm making fun of all those people. They're so out of touch with the common man. They think we all have the means. If we don't like America, we could go to our house in Ireland. Oh, let's go to our house in France. We can't stand America anymore. Well, what about my job and my health? Wait, you got a job? And you did what?
Opie, I think it's the most un-American thing you could ever do is to just abandon your country because things are getting a little bumpy. That's just, that's democracy. By the way, we're not in a democracy anymore. If you think there's still three equal branches of government, you're naive.
Right. But
There's no longer a democracy. The Constitution doesn't exist at the moment. Trump is doing what he wants, and he knows he can do it. He knows he can do it up until November.
Oh yeah, and that's what we have in front of us today. But the celebrities that are so out of touch that the average person can relate to someone going, I can't take it anymore.
And this is why
I'm gonna move to Ireland. Oh really? Yeah. Oh, I would love to move somewhere else.
And this is why people have a problem with Democrats. Oh, these whiny rich Democrats, they don't like it, so they're just going to move to another country.
Yeah, it's mostly Democrats in this
the
case.
Wrong way.
But hey, George Clooney, hey, Rosie O'Donnell, hey, Ellen DeGeneres. None of us have the means to do what you're doing, so shut your trap. Well, you want us to feel sorry for you because you got to move your family to France? What are you, fucking high? Idiots. Ron, I got to go. And we got a big number, but I got to go.
Listen, hold on. Wow,
we got a huge number today, man. See, this is where the good stuff lies, but man, I hate fucking doing it.
I mean, this is why you called me first, because I said we have to start off with the current event, political stuff. See, just follow my direction, and we do big numbers. Yesterday we did the MTV. I'm like the goose that lays the golden egg.
Ron, you're doing just fine. You don't have to say stupid shit like that.
I'm joking. Jesus Christ!
You don't have to say stupid shit like that.
I'm joking.
What did I say to you when we talked this morning? I'm like, Ron, I can't believe we have to talk about this shit. That's exactly what I said. I know it. Look, and I also said to you, I know today's numbers will be big because we're talking about this shit. But I said to Ron, first thing this morning, we tried to talk a couple minutes before we turn this on. I go, Ron, I don't want to fucking talk about
We literally said, well, the first thing we're going to have to, I didn't expect to talk the whole show about it. I really didn't. We said, well, we got to touch on it. We have to touch on it.
And I wrote my notes about it. So I knew what I was talking about. The basic
So listen,
notes.
before we both said, oh, well, we both did not want to talk about this because first of all, it's disturbing. It's this is heavy stuff, people. This is heavy stuff. Right, so Ron, let's end. Can I end lightly?
Well, I gotta go. No, we gotta go.
No, this is 2 seconds. You know how we talk about comic still jokes?
Yeah.
Artie Lang was on a podcast like 2 days ago and told a joke. I'm going to steal it. You want to hear it?
Oh Jesus! All right, but
I'm stealing an Artie Lang joke because it's actually pretty good. I'm changing. Can I say the word fuck? Is that allowed?
You already said it a million times, but maybe now just say F.
Instead of fuck, I'll say screw. Okay?
You're saying the word though, Ron.
All right, so here we go. I'm stealing Artie Lang's joke.
All right.
Here it goes. A priest and a rabbi are walking down the street. The priest sees a little boy and says to the rabbi, "You want to fuck that kid?"
No. Ron,
and the rabbi says,
Ron,
No, but let me finish. And the rabbi says,
let me get your YouTube channel yanked.
All right, so I told you, I can say the word screw. It's not a dirty joke.
It's a kid, kid blank joke. No! Ron, stop.
And the rabbi says, out of what?
Stop.
Oh, is that too much, really? Really, is that too much?
What do you think?
Okay, this is why okay, I'm going to be honest with you.
Ron,
this is why I thought it was
stop.
I understand.
Here, it's full stop. I would love for you to tell the joke 100%. I wish we were on Sirius XM. I wouldn't give a crap about the guardrails, but these social media platforms are sensitive babies.
I understand. Can I say why I thought it was okay to say it? Because it was on Instagram, and he said it the full thing, and like it wasn't like centered on Instagram.
Ron,
so I thought
you're a noob. You're a noob. I'll tell you. No offense to you. Yeah, it's probably on Instagram. It's probably doing okay. And then and then we put it on Instagram, and everything gets yanked. There's no rhyme or reason to how the social,
I thought it was safe to do it, honestly.
What?
I thought it was safe to do it.
Dude, I swear to God,
I saw it on Instagram.
Why? No, I've accepted at this point. It's the reason why I don't live stream on TikTok anymore. Because if you did that on TikTok today, I would have been yanked for another month.
Really?
It's ridiculous. And I'm not mad at you. It's just ridiculous.
No, I get it. I thought, by the way, that's why I was going to change the F word to screw.
No, it's more about a kid, a priest.
I know, okay.
No, they don't like that crap.
I did have reservations about saying it, but I'm like, well, I took it off of Instagram. I get it. I get it. Fine.
And to YouTube and Facebook, I'm sorry. Okay, does that help me?
Fine. I'll end with this then, and this is the state of the times.
Yeah.
I finally went to the brand new Target here in Astoria.
Okay.
I don't know if this is common. Dude, the security guards were in like full battle battalion. Like, is that like guns, bulletproof vest, utility belts, billy clubs, spray, fucking helmet? Is that a real thing, or is it?
Well,
whoa,
I mean, the security in New York City and all these, businesses have definitely ramped up. I mean, the guy at our CVS is way scarier than the ones that came before him. And everything's behind plexiglass. You know, it's the only way these companies can survive because too many people are stealing crap.
Yeah.
So you get someone that's insanely intimidating, you might think twice about, trying to grab stuff. And
when you go up the escalator to Target, there's literally a guy, he looks like an ICE agent. He's just in full fucking battle gear.
Right.
Like, they're not fucking around anymore.
Right.
And here's the other thing. I don't know if this is normal in other Targets. The men's clothing section was probably 10 feet by 10 feet. Do people not sell men's clothing anymore?
No, everyone's shopping online. Who goes into a store at this point? I went
to Target to buy shoes. They don't sell shoes. Dude, they don't have a shoe department at the Target in Astoria.
The amount of people that are actually still shopping in stores is so minimal at this point. They don't know what to do with these retail stores because they're spending good money on these places. They're like, everyone's shopping online at this point, man. Even if I go into a store, I'm like, oh, okay, I see something. Then I go and see how much it is online. It's always cheaper online. Always.
The Target in Astoria, if I had to say, what are they selling the most of?
Yeah.
You know what Target in Astoria is?
No.
It's a glorified supermarket. They're selling, it's a supermarket. They have more food products than they have, like, they don't have shoes. Well, I'm not joking, dude. It was 10 feet by 10 feet. They don't have socks, underwear.
Yeah. Well, my wife shops online at Target for food.
Online for?
Yes, because the supermarkets in this area, I live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Yeah. They don't even have shopping carts because they know no one's going to fucking fill up a shopping cart. They can't afford it. So we go to supermarkets for basic shit.
Yeah.
And then the prices drive us nuts. So in our case, for our family, my wife goes on the Target website and does the shopping. And if something comes to the house that's shitty, let's say she's got apples and they're bruised, let's say, whatever. You know, they're very good with taking that money off if the product that you ordered comes to the house and it's not what you wanted.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are Target supermarkets cheaper than New York City supermarkets? Is that what you're saying? Is it cheaper? Is that one of the appeal?
Ron, that was the whole reason why I said it. I told you that.
Will you clarify yourself, please? I have to fucking guess.
It's weird because it's exactly what I said to you.
No, you didn't say it. You said your wife shops online.
What part of the supermarkets don't even have shopping carts because we can't afford to fill up the shopping carts? So at that point, my wife's like, well, we got to go somewhere else to do the heavy lifting shopping. She found Target. Costco's good. And yes, it's way cheaper.
I didn't know that.
Oh my God. By a mile. So, all right, Ron, I got to go.
All right. Listen, I have hope. I have hope for America.
All right. I like that. I would like to have hope, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have hope. I'm so sick of us all fighting with each other. Family functions and friends. It's everywhere. It's like I said, as soon as I hear the word Trump, I just walk. At this point, I walk away. I make it a thing, and I just can't.
Opie, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you're on the streets in New York City and you see someone with a red MAGA hat on, what's your first thought? Like,
nah, man. I mean, my friend Scott Watson's a big MAGA guy. Like I would
They
never,
don't flaunt it as much anymore.
I would never wear a shirt like that. You see the Bernie shirts, and I would never wear anything that represents a political person.
You know what I stopped?
Never do it.
I'll tell you what I stopped seeing in New York City.
Yeah.
Because once Trump got elected, I'm not fucking around, dude. In New York City,
yeah,
there would be caravans of like pickup trucks with giant fucking Trump flags and MAGA flags. And everyone was walking around New York City with their chest out with fucking MAGA hats and T-shirts. And we did it. We won. Where are those people now, by the way? I don't see any of them on the streets anymore.
Well, I mean, elections are won and lost in America by the the people that are wishy-washy. You know what I mean? The undecideds. You're not going to change the hardcore MAGA people. You're not going to change the hardcore lefties. These elections are won with the people that vote. They go to the left, and then next time they go to the right.
Hey, speaking of voting,
and I think Trump is. I think those people are leaning toward voting against Trump and the the Republicans at this point in time.
Hey, speaking of just quickly local New York elections and politics, you know what's her name's Nancy Ann Conway, and then she has her husband, the lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Something Conway, right?
Yeah. They fall on complete opposite sides politically.
So the wife was like,
I forgot her name, Conway. She was in the Trump thing for a while, and then
yes, go ahead,
George Conway.
Okay, and then his wife, something Nancy Ann or whatever. So George Conway, who's a Democrat, and the wife is like a big time Republican strategist.
Yeah.
Well, guess what George Conway's doing now?
Yeah, I know. He's running.
He's running for Jerry Nadler's seat in the Upper West Side.
Yeah, he's not even from here.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like
Jerry Nadler lives very close to me, and his. Did I tell you this one?
Tell me. I have a Nadler story too.
It's not even that great, but I was flying down the street on my electric scooter, where Jerry Nadler lives. And he has a security guard outside the building when Jerry needs to do his shit. And the guy's a huge Opie and Anthony fan. And he screams Opie. And it was like a very official looking dude, man. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I turned around. I rolled back to the guy. Turns out he's a massive old Opie and Anthony fan. He's like, I can't believe you just rode by in your scooter. I go, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't know at the time. He goes, man, I'm one of the main guys for Jerry Nadler. He's got shit to do today, and he's just annoyed that he has to wait for Jerry Nadler to waddle out of his building. And Jerry Nadler always looks like he's turtling.
No, you don't get it. We turned it into a verb. We said, we're going to take a Nadler.
Yeah.
So once a month, when I lived on the Upper West Side, I used to work at this place on 80th in Amsterdam. It was called Monaco. It was like an Israeli place. It was like, Middle Eastern food, hummus, falafel, the Israeli dishes, Nadler and his family would come once a month. Like 10 of them. You know that movie? What's that movie with Eddie Murphy where they're all fat and they're sitting around the table?
I don't know.
And he plays every character. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course I.
The Clumps or something?
Yeah, the Clumps probably.
Dude,
Hercules. I know the movie, but who cares?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Everyone looks like Nadler. The men, the women, everyone looks like a fucking Oompa Loompa. And they don't fuck around.
No.
They do serious fucking eating. And God is my witness. At some point during they're there for like an hour and a half. It's 3-4 courses. And at some point he would always go into the bathroom for a good 20-25 minutes. And this is a small little place. There's probably 15 tables.
my
And
God.
the bathroom doesn't have when you turn the light.
Yeah. It doesn't have the
There's no
circulation.
fan, dude.
Oh my God. You need a fan.
So it was
I
so
need a
bad.
fan.
So the restaurant would have folding window doors. You know what I mean? You could open up the front.
Yeah.
So we would have to open up like the front door, and we'd have to open up a few of the windows
Right.
to air place out. So when we were working and you had to go to the bathroom and take a shit, you go, yo, watch my tables. I got to take a Nadler. So that's a true story. When that was code for, dude, I got to go take a shit. Can you cover it? Just, hey, keep an eye out. I got to go take a Nadler.
Right.
And he would get his dude, he carried around a calculator. He had a calculator in his fucking pocket. And he would tip exactly 16%.
Yeah. All right.
Like to the penny.
My favorite Nadler at that press conference in the middle of nowhere, he just left because he obviously was ready to make in his pants.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. That's
I think it's an issue with him.
Favorite. All right, listen, we got to go because I got to get this on a podcast app. Listen, huge number today. Huge number. Sorry if we pissed you off. Sorry.
Hey, that's life, dude. What do you want?
Sorry.
You want fucking
I say
roses?
sorry. We need these people. I'm sorry if we pissed you off.
Sorry.
Sorry. I appreciate the support, though. We got a lot of cool people checking these out on a regular basis. I acknowledge you today. Thank you very much. Hit the like on the way out. A lot of likes and a lot of fun. Wow, over 10,000 people check this out today, Ron. That's not bad.
Hey, by the way, promote the show today because we have something even bigger this afternoon. We have like the Elvis of fucking Indonesia, dude. We have
we might be doing another one later today with Panji, who's an international superstar. Yeah, he's the Kevin Hart of Indonesia, and he's a friend of ours. And we're going to probably run into him today a little later if we decide to do another one, which I think we're going to do. All right, listen.
And he has a Netflix special.
Listen to me. Opie rocks. Thank you, William. No, I want to start acknowledging the people that support us every fucking day. I really appreciate it. Hit the like on the way out.
William, what about Ron?
Ron Berman Comedy. And it's really important for us, for real. If you want to support the show, you got to listen to some of these on a podcast app. Okay. That's where we make a few shekels. I know you can watch or listen on YouTube. I get it. But if you really want to help us out, subscribe to Opie Radio, wherever you get your podcasts, and just play the episodes in the background. I don't give a crap if you actually even listen to them. Just fucking.
And by the way, we appreciate it. We do. We appreciate it.
I said that.
Yeah, but I need to say it.
Ron rocks. We love Ron and Opie. Ron equals comedy. Look at your supporters. Ron,
you know how they said, they put my name first.
What?
They put my name first. We love Ron and Opie. You're fucking right. That's the new name of the show. Ron and Opie Show.
No, Ron. I'll go back to just doing this by myself and my little stupid windowsill. No.
You're so vain.
You're so vain. All right, I gotta go. Ron. I'm busy, not you.
Carly Simon.